Let me tell you who I am really, okay? I'm an aging senior, and just this year, as a matter of fact, I am today 82 years young. Many years ago, I introduced Sylvia to Dr. Albert Ellis and to the principles of rational emotive living skills. It used to be called rational emotive therapy, but it's really rational emotive living skills. Now, Sylvia has prepared this DVD called Aging with Style, an Attitude, and Not a Number. A question that could be asked, is this just merely a sort of a superficial but interesting DVD, which is a fun thing to learn about? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's profound. And let me tell you why. I have to tell you why I call it profound. You have already heard from many experts about the importance of eating right and exercising, so I don't have to go into those details because you already know that, and you have a choice, but at least you know how to do it if you choose to do it. What is not as easily known, however, is the correlation or the relationship between stress and how it ages you and how it helps to deteriorate your physical well-being. When I introduced Sylvia to Albert Ellis, she began to apply those principles to a course that she used to teach, which was Living Thin and how to lose weight and how to change your whole lifestyle. Sylvia, as a matter of fact, was a pioneer in recognizing that diets themselves don't work, that you have to change your living style, your whole eating style. And with RET, rational emotive living skills, what you're learning is that you have to also be in charge. You have to learn how to handle your own emotions so that your stress level doesn't become so great that you end up hurting yourself physically, since we, again, know the relationship between too much stress and what it does to your body. In this DVD, Sylvia will introduce you a little bit to the principles of rational emotive living. And that is the understanding that, this is the good news, the understanding that you can learn to control your emotional well-being. You can keep yourself from being excessively stressed. Now, stresses will come into everybody's life, and as we grow older, we know they increase because we get nervous about a whole bunch of things, and as we lose some of our physical skills, that's worrisome to us, and so we become is more conducive to our having attacks of anxiety and panic and depression and worry, sorrow as we grow older. All of these, and anger, which is a big one, all of these negative emotions which play such a large part in diminishing our good health. So here's the secret that Sylvia is going to teach you, and why I'm calling this profound. Following Albert Ellis's principles, what we have learned is that there is a scientific relationship between how you think, how you believe, what your head talk is, that is, because we talk to ourselves all the time in our head, so how we talk to ourselves and the resultant emotion that follows, that they're directly connected. What you say to yourself directly affects how you feel. And therefore, Sylvia will be teaching you in this course, if you take it, how to identify, how to find what are your habits of thinking and believing, your beliefs, your way of thinking, your way of talking, and to confront them, to challenge them, to hold them up, to scrutinize the validity of them, and then to learn how to turn them around, to turn them into a more positive attitude, because as you do that, you then diminish the damage that comes from having excess stress. So you lessen the stress. I like to think of it, for many years I used to tell all my patients, it's sort of like being the captain, learning how to do RE, rational emotive therapy and rational emotive living skills, is to learn how to be the captain of your own ship. so that of your own emotional ship is what I mean to say. And that stress will come to all of us. Sad things happen, worries happen, events happen in our lives, and they happen more and more the older we get and the more we age. But that by learning how to change your negative head talk and to turn it more positive, which then diminishes negative emotions, what you are learning to do is learning how to right your ship. See, there's always going to be storms, but you can right your ship so that you're back to smooth sailing. And that each day, little by little by little, as you practice, and by the way, this sounds easy, it sounds simple, but it's not so easy, because like with any skill, you have to practice it a lot. And that's what Sylvia is really, really good at. She's a pro, and she will help you to learn how to do this for yourself, because every day you carry with you, you are responsible for your own thoughts and your own health. I also used to like to tell the story of, I think you all know this, the old expression that if a man buys a fish or hands someone a man a fish, then he has given him a meal for that one time. But if he teaches a person how to fish, then that person can take care of himself for the rest of his life by himself, and he's independent. And that's what Sylvia is going to try to do for you. She's going to say, hey, you could always go to a therapist and say, oh, I'm feeling so miserable, and ask the therapist to give you some support or some answers or something to make you feel better, or medication perhaps to feel better. But Sylvia and I both are saying, no, wait. We like to teach you to fish. We like to teach you how to be the captain of your own emotional ship. And when you do that, then you will be taking care of yourself, and you will keep your stress so minimal that it's not going to hurt the aging process at all.